Hello, my name is Felice Kelly. I am the Head of Primary at Doha British School, Rawdat Al Hamama.
And I'm Terry McGuire, Acting Director of Education.
At DBS, we follow the British National Curriculum for England and Wales for children aged 3 to 18. We have a strong focus on reading, writing, maths and science, but we also want to develop the character of our students by instilling the key characteristics of inquisitiveness, self-confidence, honesty and resilience.
After which, our students enter Key Stage 4, where they can choose from a comprehensive range of IGCSEs. This will prepare them well for the 4 pathways we have available post-16 in the 6th form, a vocational pathway BTEC, as well as AS and A-levels, in addition to the International Baccalaureate Diploma Programme. Whichever pathway they choose to take, they will be able to flow freely into our partner university, Ulster University, which is in partnership with City University College, where our students will be able to gain a UK qualification, degree qualification, under the auspices of Artan Holdings. We recruit the most experienced and highly qualified teachers from the UK as is possible, but in addition we do recruit and employ some teachers locally and from the region to teach our Arabic qualifications. The campus is in a wonderful location, easily accessible for everybody. It's very near to the World Cup final stadium in the northern part of Lusail.
We have state-of-the-art facilities at our new campus in Rawdat Al Hamama. These include an indoor swimming pool, basketball court, a football pitch and an auditorium for musical performances. We also have 2 fully equipped ICT suites and a primary and secondary library.
I can't add very much to that, well, other than to say that our facilities and our resources will be and are world class. We've got up-to-date, world-class technology and facility in all of our classrooms and beyond, in auditoriums and other places. However, it must be said that it's not the quality of the technology and it's the use of technology which will determine the quality of teaching and learning. It's about the teachers and the relationship that they have with the pupils. And our relationship with our pupils is first class, and our teachers are highly qualified and well experienced. And therefore, what we deliver is a top quality teaching and learning environment.
We do this in a number of ways. Our teachers are constantly assessing the progress of children across a lesson. We also do pre- and post-assessment tasks for the beginning and the end of each unit of work. We also use standardised tests from year 1 to year 9, and an example of this would be our progress tests in English and our progress tests in maths.
That's testing. We do a lot of testing. We also do a lot of assessment. Assessment is for learning. We need to know where our children are at all times in relation to where they could be and should be. And we've established a regime of testing which enables us to do that. We'd like to involve our parents as much as possible. We want them to support us. We will support them in supporting us, and we'll enable them, we will work with them so that they know the best techniques to support their children when doing homework. And also they must also appreciate that they've got a voice, and that voice will be heard. If they want to speak to me or anybody else or Felice at any time, they will be welcome to do so. Parents will always be welcomed into the school and their questions will always be answered.
And we communicate with parents as much as we can. As Terry has said, we do have an open door policy. We also use an app called Class Dojo, which teachers can communicate with parents through and parents can communicate with teachers. Also, we will send out a weekly brief which will tell you about what your children are learning in class that week as well. And,
very importantly, we report to you parents. We feel as though, we are accountable to you. We report to you parents every term, every academic term. You'll receive a report which will delineate where your children are up to and their grades and the progress that they're making, and you will be invited into the school soon thereafter to discuss that report with your class teacher or subject teachers in the secondary school. On the process of application, we like to keep this as simple and as convenient as possible for our parents. There are 3 ways to do this. You can go to the website, Doha British School website, and find the link for Rawdat Al Hamama. Go to that link and see a link for application form. Go to that link and complete the application online and send it to us. Alternatively, You can download the application form, you can complete it and attach the appropriate documentation, scan it and email it all back to us. Or finally, if it's more convenient for you, you can come into the Ein Khaled site to the reception counter where you'll be given an application form where you will be guided through that process and advised about what documentation you need to support your application. It's very straightforward.
Once your application is received, our admissions team will review this and they will invite you for an assessment. This differs depending on what age your child is. So for early years children, that's preschool and reception, they will be invited for a face-to-face assessment, and this will really focus on their social and communication skills. If your child is in year 1 or year 2, they will also have a face-to-face assessment, and our focus is looking really at the reading, writing and maths. If your child is in year 3 to year 9, they will be invited for an assessment as well, but it will be a computer-based assessment. So once this process is finished, the admissions team will be in touch with you in regards to whether your child was successful.
Okay, yeah, and our early years assessments, and I've seen you doing them, Felice, are very sensitive to the children and the pressure that they might feel under at that time. But more than that, parents need to understand that we've got an admissions policy which is based on 3 criteria really. One is that this assessment, whether it's early years or the computer-based assessment, or whether or not the child can access the curriculum through the medium of English, and where there might be some difficulty with that, we understand that and we will support the development of English throughout anyway, but we need to appreciate it beforehand. And thirdly, sibling. If your son or daughter who's applying to the school has got a brother or sister in the school already, then that will always be a priority. We want to keep families together. But there's one unwritten and unstated criteria, and that is location. Anybody who lives within the vicinity of the school must understand this. We want our school to be a community school serving the needs of the community within which it resides. And therefore, if you live within the vicinity of the school, you have a very, very strong chance of being successful in your application.
We have a wide range of extracurricular activities at our new campus at Rawdat Al Hamama. These range from sport-based activities to non-sport-based activities. For our sports, we concentrate a lot on football, basketball, athletics, swimming. For our non-sport-based activities, we have a chess club, we have a coding club which links to computer science, we have arts and crafts.
And don't forget music, drama, and our choirs are
Forgot about our choir.
They're out of this world, they're fantastic. And in addition to all of that, the school has always indulged in international travel for our students. There's nothing that broadens the mind like international travel. So through the Duke of Edinburgh International Award, we've sent students as far away as China, Hong Kong, Nepal, Sri Lanka, South Africa. Through the Model United Nations, and we very strongly support the experience of the Model United Nations, we've sent students to The Hague, to London and to Paris. And of course our Year 6 students have every year gone on a well-organised field trip to Oman. So we very much believe in broadening the experience of our students through our very, very wide extracurricular activities programme. We teach Spanish and French to all of our students, primary and secondary students, as well as Arabic in full compliance with the requirements of the Ministry of Education and Higher Education. It's been a great pleasure answering your questions today, but I'm sure, pretty confident that there'll be many questions that you haven't had an opportunity to ask and remain unanswered. If there are, please feel free to contact us at any time by email, by phone, or even come into the school in person. Anything that you need to know will be addressed.
Thank you so much.
And thank you.